What's up YouTube, Charismatic Enigma 121 here, and today I'm going to bring you guys my updated Qliphort deck profile post Secrets of Eternity. I went to the sneak peek and this past couple of days, I was able to get more of the support, update my deck, and test it more on DevPro. So yeah, this is a completed Qliphort deck profile with the new support. I'm not running these cards in the main. I don't think Econ in this deck is really that good, honestly, in my opinion. Yes, there are some benefits where you tribute it off, but like basically I feel like this card's very situational, so like it's honestly really depends on the current thing. If you draw this late game, it's kind of a dead draw. I'd rather draw into like a scout or something else, or summoner's art to make it to push for OTKs and stuff like that. But I feel like I don't need this card at all, so like yeah. And this card out of the whole Secrets of Evolution, this card sucks monkey ball ass. Soul Transition, I feel, is like a very, very situational card. Like, I did some testing with this card. Like, basically, if you guys don't know, this card's effect is that if you control no special summoned monsters, tribute one face-up level 4 normal summoned monster and draw 2 cards. You can only activate one of these once per turn, and you cannot special summon. Basically, it's just an inherent +2, but if you're playing against a match like BAs or against Shadows, if you're at a desperate situation where you have a carrier or a sacrifice, yes, you can activate the Soul Transition, get the carrier off, get your sacrifices, and get your +2s. But then afterwards, it could probably El Shaddai you, Dante you, or even something else to even possibly game you. This is especially worse in the mirror match, so I feel like this is way, way, way too situational. So yeah, I don't play any of these 2 cards in the main. People suggest maybe you should, but like I don't like this card, like these 2 cards in the main at all. So yeah, anyways, let's move on to the deck profile. So of course we play the Triple Scout. Of course, this is basically your searcher of the deck. You gotta play 3. If you don't play 3, then you're the stupid. Then we play the 1 Monolith. I said it before, your summoner's art got way better because of this card. Basically, whenever you attribute summon for any Qliphort monster, you get an additional draw power during the end phase, depending on the number of monsters that you attributed. There were so many times where I'm able to bring out Killer with the Scout and the Monolith and draw an inherent +3. So this card's Monolith is really good. So and moving on to the standard stuff, we play Triple Carrier, Double Helix, Double Disc, Double Stealth. I love this card. Stealth is absolutely broken in this deck. This is basically like a Night Beam, where your opponent cannot respond to its compulsory effect. So it's double stealth in this deck is very, very good. People play like maybe like 3 disc, 2 stealth, which I really don't agree, because like they say cut the towers because they say that Towers is a mediocre card. I feel like Towers is such a powerhouse in this format right now that Towers is very necessary, especially against a lot of decks where they can't basically run them over. BAs, for example, they're going to have to do like so many stupid moves like Acid Golem, Giga Brilliant, or something else. Or Shadows are going to have to Star Eater, even if they do play Star Eater or don't. Like it's very, very hard to get over a tower. And then for the other Qliphort, I play 1 Shell. And lastly, the 1 Towers. So I cut Perform Pow completely. I cut Odd Eyes completely. I thought they were really slow and it wasn't necessary. So yeah. Moving on to the spells, we play Triple Summoner's Art, the best card for the search of your Qliphorts. So you get your Scout, you get your Monolith, and you get your +2s off, and that's basically it. Triple Pot of Duality. Because I'm no longer playing the Odd Eyes and the Perform Pow, Triple Duality became so much better for me. I just need to get into that Scout ASAP quickly, and I'm not playing the Upstart Goblin at 2. Like people suggest also playing Upstart Goblin. I feel like playing Upstart Goblin means that I have to push a lot more than I need to, and plus in the mirror match, I'm just basically giving them 4 extra searches for the Scout. Basically, like I'm losing advantage in life points while they're gaining basically free advantage off of my Upstart Goblins and this stupid shit. So I hate that Hoban shit or whatever, that bandwagon, whatever people join. So yeah, Triple MST against those Floodgates. This card's basically against like the Mirror or Fire Lakes and stuff like that. Triple Sacrifice, the best equipped spell of the deck. Basically, you get Search whenever it's sent to the graveyard. Next, I play Double Chalice. Double Chalice, most people don't expect this card in the main anymore. They used to, but now most people are starting to cut it. But I like keeping this back at 2 because there's so many times where I have a stealth or like a disc, and I'd rather have that big body beat stick down, even if I'm playing skill drain or something else like that. Chalice is really good, so it's a really good surprise factor. And for 1-ups, I played 1 Book of Moon, 1 Raigeki, and 1 Snatch Steel. Raigeki is obvious, Snatch Steel is obvious. Book of Moon is like for those decks like number 47, Acid Golem, or like the Dantes and stuff like that. So yeah. And for the traps, we played the 1 Compulse, 1 Torrential. So I cut the Bottomless and the Solemn Warning. I felt like Solemn Warning was really bad in this deck because that you pay so many life points that it's not necessary anymore. So yeah. Playing for some doubles, double Vanity's Emptiness, double Wiretap, and for the new card that's from this set called Qliphort, basically this is a free skill drain for both players, where basically the effect is if a monster is normal summon or flip summon and it is a level 4 or lower monster, negate its effect until the end phase. So basically if I have this out activated with a scout in my Pendulum Zone, I can summon a carrier, have its effects negated for 1 turn, and then basically I'll have a 24 beat stick out for that 1 turn. Without paying any life points, because skill drain with that 1k cost, it's way too much. This deck relies on paying life points, and paying life points with skill drain and the warning was too much, and I couldn't afford that. So I decided to test this out in the main, and surprisingly this actually really works. The only negative effect is that if you don't have any Qliphorts on the card in the field, basically this card will be sent to the graveyard, but most likely you'll always have a Qliphort card because of your Pendulum Zone with a scout or anything else. So this card's basically a free skill drain for you. So yeah. Then for the extra deck, we played the 1 Gaia Dragon, 1 Volcasaurus, 1 Durandal. There's 1 rank 4 that I'm missing here, which is a Downer Magician. If I would Snatch Steal my opponent's Dante in the BA matchup, I would just overlay for a Downer Magician, so that card would be really good. For other rank 4s, I'm playing Dark Rebellion, Xyz Dragon, Karagorgon, Ragna Zero, 101, Castel, Heartland Draco, best card of the deck because you're playing a lot of continuous spell cards, 1 Exciton, 1 Emerald, really good card against decks that play Solemn Warning. In case like if I Pendulum summon like 3, I can just always recycle them back with Emerald. 1 Abyss Dweller, MVP of the deck when I play against BAs, so good. And last monsters, 1 Gaga Cowboy and 1 Rhapsody and Berserk. For the side, I play 1 Qliphort, Sepa Holopod. I feel like this card is only good in the main deck, in the side deck, I'm sorry, because of its burning ability. Its only purpose for me, in my opinion, is to use its burn ability. I don't use it just because he's a 28 beat stick. I add stealth, I have disc for that. I only use its one purpose, to burn and gain life points. So I play the 1 Celopado, the access, whatever. Double Vanity's Fiend. Really good card in the Shaddoll and Burning Abyss match, where basically if I drop this and I set back row, that's it, I win. Double Max C, just against like this format now is all about special summoning, especially with the new hero support coming out soon. Dropping a Max C is basically like, yo, I'm getting that extra draw power. Double Flying C. I know I can't use this card if I have the Scout, but it doesn't hurt to try to have this in the side because this against the BA is really powerful, especially in Satella Knights now because they have the Diamond, which was released like in the Secrets of Evolution set. So yeah, Double Flying C. And then for the other cards, Double Spell Shattering for the mirror match, Double Stormforth for the mirror match, or any other deck that has annoying little pesky shit. Triple Shadow Imprisoning Mirror for BAs and Shaddolls, because this is going to be a fun format. And then we have Soldiering right here. So yeah, that's about it. Anyways, YouTube, that's about it for my Qliphort deck profile. Hope that you guys liked the video, subscribe, and that's it.